Let's move on and talk about another company. Mr. Ravindran Gumaste, the Vice Chairman of ISMT, is joining us. Remember, ISMT is now belonging to Kirloskar Ferris Group. And after this acquisition of this company, there's a lot of turnaround which is happening at ISMT. And now the good news is that last week they've bagged certain new orders from ONGC. Mr. Gumaste, thank you very much for your time. Almost 350 crores orders coming in. How's the visibility on orders from ONGC, of course, which you work for, but other clients as well? If you can tell us a bigger picture as well.
Morning, and thank you for being on your channel. And as you know, we acquired this company 2 years back, and we have done a lot of work. One of them is expanding our product portfolio and expanding the market reach. And oil and gas sector is very, very important for us, and we would like to be have significant presence in that market. And as part of that, I think key focus first is on India. We have to make in India for India, and we have been working with ONGC to meet their requirement to the extent possible in our portfolio. And I think we are very happy we booked this order, and we'll be executing within next 4 to 5 months this order completely.
Mr. Gumaste, it's so good to have you today. I was wondering on a issue, and I was not getting the right answers because there are very few players around it. We all know that there are so many pipe manufacturers in our country, but very few of them have the capability and the required, technical, I would say, expertise for transportation of oil and gas, related projects. Now, Mr. Modi has in his manifesto announced that they want to replace the gas cylinder from the face of our country. In a phased manner, there would be piped gas in every nook and corner of the country. Such a huge project, thousands of kilometers of pipe which can, transport gas will be required, and very few companies are there. How big is an opportunity of that sort for a company such as yours or others as well?
ISMT as a company suffered for more than a decade, I would say 2 decades, did not have enough of expansion. The financial performance was not up to the mark. It became an opportunity for us to step in. And we have a huge commitment, and we are moving towards investing in green power and going towards green steel and green tubes as well. And that will open up really a big opportunity for us. And as you just mentioned, the demand for tubes of all kinds is expanding multiple opportunities. You mentioned about oil and gas, but water supply systems across the country is a big opportunity, and we are aware of that. And we are focused. The first focus in the first 2 years of acquisition of ISMT was turning around the company and bringing it back to the operational profitability. But simultaneously, we have already taken the projects for debottlenecking and expanding the production portfolio. And we will definitely look towards these opportunities, and we will be very keen on expanding our the business volume in the tube sector. Yes, very encouraging future.
Right, very encouraging future. I just want to understand then, after this opportunity that is there, what would it be? You spoke about the growth opportunity for the company that is there in this. What would be the growth that one could see for the company at least 3 years down the line? How do you see that growth shaping up? What would a number be looking like?
We were like 170,000, 160,000 tons of tubes per annum. And we have stated that within the next 3 to 4 years' time, we will take it to 3 lakh metric ton of tube. If not, at least 250,000 is a extractable production out of the 2 mills, one in Baramati and one in Ahmednagar. I think capacity utilization improvement, OE improvement, and that is the key focus right now with the available mills. But we are focused not only on just expanding the volume, but also improve the profitability of the company, because which has suffered over the last couple of decades. And that is why one of the avenue available is the power and fuel cost, which is very high presently, and we are looking at the opportunity of green power to reduce our cost and improve our cost competitiveness, which will also help us in expanding the business volume. We are looking at doubling our capacities over the next 5 years.
Areas, specifically which all products are you doubling your capacity, and how does the synergy look with Kirloskar Ferrous? Your merger is also due. If you can explain.
Yeah. Very shortly, I think it would be a merged entity, and ISMT will become alloy steel and tube division of Kirloskar Ferrous Industries Limited. And synergy is phenomenal because we at Koppal or Hospet in Karnataka, we are running the Pigaran business, Pigaran plant. We have 3 mini blast furnaces, and we are looking towards integrating that with manufacturing of steel, alloy steel in Koppal, which becomes a value add for the Pigaran, and we can use these alloy steel slabs or blooms in Baramati for rolling down. And our Jejuri plant, which is arc furnace based alloy steel manufacturing, has the phenomenal capability to get into green steel very quickly. And we can roll it completely and sell it in the market as green steel. So we are looking for phenomenal synergy, and we will convert 300,000 of Pigaran into steel, and that would be a very good synergy for the group entirely. And we are also looking, as you know, for almost now 5 years, operationalization of the iron ore mine, which should make us iron ore mines to oil rigs. It's a phenomenal value addition, and that to everything made in India. And that's the kind of synergy we are looking between KFIL and ISMT.
Just want to know, with so much of the plans that you have, the expansion that is there, how is the funding going to be? How are you going to suffice the capex? Is it mainly going to be through internal accruals, or would you require some funding?
So we have very strong internal, cash generations, but we are not hesitant to borrow if it is required. We are low leveraged company. We will continue to be low leveraged company, and we have a program to almost invest 2,000 crores over the next 5 years to meet this capex requirement, and most of it comes from the internal accruals. It is not only on the debottlenecking the capacities in tube and steel, getting into steel in KFIL, as well as I think very important is the substantial investment in green power. These are the 3 areas where the major capex will come, and most of it will be supported by internal accruals. And time to time, if it is required, we'll borrow, but not in a big way.
Right, sir. Thank you so much for joining in with us this afternoon on ET Now, giving us an understanding in terms of the sector as well as what the company is expected to do going forward. That was the management of ISMT joining in with us, and obviously the opportunity that they see in terms of the tubes of oil and gas, how that is going to be working out for them in terms of auto execution for the company.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.